Well, I've been feeding my spent corn stalks to the cows, and they really do like them. Let me show you what I'm doing. Feeding corn stalks to the cows. He's waiting on me. Neighbor's cow got a new baby. Full blood, registered beef master. Bred by registered beef master bull. Red is waiting on me. They do like these. I got to call the other ones up. I'll do that in just a second. Let you hear that. Woo! At first I thought they would only eat the green, but they're just nearly cleaning up all of it, and a lot of it is dry. They eat the stalks. There's some immature ears. I'm sure they're loving that because there'll be some corn in that, but they really like these corn stalks. That is the bull, not her. One with a little darker color right there. That's the bull that neighbor and I bought, and he is apparently doing a good job. They seen 2 or 3 of them come in heat, him following them, and they didn't come back in heat, so I'm guessing he did his job. He was fertility tested before we bought him, but still, you just never know. So, but they're tearing it up now. They do like it. Donkey does not seem to like the corn stalks, and Cracker's not as crazy about them as some of the other ones. What you say there, buddy? I don't even know your name. You belong to the neighbor. And that one there, I believe, is the one he had that was bottle fed, hand fed, show calf. So she ain't scared of nothing. But Cracker's looking pretty. Tell you what, she is pretty. Anyway, they're in there. Cracker likes them. She'll eat a bite or two, but she's not as crazy about them as the rest of them are. And apparently you aren't either, or you'd be over there in it. But I'll walk away now, let them munch on that. There's a lot of, I'm sure, some good protein in there. And as you look at the pasture, you can see just how dry it is. So they're just proud to get something besides dry grass, I guess. If I had a roll of hay out there, they'd just be tearing that hay up because there's just not a whole lot of green grass to be had. I know some of this looks green right in there, but it is pretty darn short. They have been in it. And I've got a bunch way down there in that creek bed that is green, but it's what we call around here water grass, and it's not something they'll eat it, but it's the last thing they eat. So they haven't really got into it. They're nipping the tops off of it, but they hadn't got in it hard yet. So they're tearing this up, and I'm glad to see them getting something out of it. Feeding corn stalks. In case you ever wondered what to do with your old corn stalks, if you've got cows or neighbors got cows, a lot of people will grind them up. Will come through there, and especially if they have a lot of cows, and have a way to grind them up, they'll make silage out of them. Just cut them up, just cut up corn stalks, and with a little bit of corn residue in it, some of the immature ears, or ears that didn't fully make, or ears that didn't get harvested, whatever, and they will grind it up into a silage mixture and feed that to a lot of cows. Get that. So I mean, dairy cows, a little bit of everything will get the silage. So that's it, man. Cracker's looking pretty. You're pretty. Red Oreo there, looking pretty. Tearing up them corn stalks. Like I say, they'll pick around it, try to eat the green first, but they'll come back to it and get almost all. Right over there, I had a few stalks left of what I put out the other day. Put out about the same out the other day, and I saw them in it even an hour ago, cleaning up. So they'll get in it. They'll tear almost all of it up. Chew up the corn stalks. You can see them with the corn stalk hanging outside the mouth. They go for the leaves first. That's their favorite part, especially the green leaves. But they will like that one. Start chewing the stalks. See, she got a green leaf first. Once the green leaves are gone, they'll start eating the stalks like celery. And it's something they need, I'm sure. This time of year especially. Hot, dry. Grass doesn't have a lot of protein in it. I bet those corn stalks got more protein in it than the grass does. And they know it, they sense it. So, Crackle, what you doing? What you doing, girl? You are fatter than a butterball. How do you stay fat on this pasture? Feeding corn stalks to the cow population. We like it. We're gone.